Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Banter in the Box. It's coming home again. It's your Game Week 21 review. And in this week's edition of Banter in the Box, because of the mid-season break, you didn't get a Banter in the Box last week. Even though it's the Game Week 21 review, we're covering the Game Week 20 winners and losers, as well as the Game Week 21 winners and losers. We've got your normal player review and a manager of the season update. It was worth 9 manager of the season points, and you could have got a bonus point as well. So 10 possible manager of the season points if you could tell me who the fuck is that. Did anyone get it right? All will be revealed. And it's the last slide on every single Banter in the Box video, but I suspect those of you that are watching it, some of those of you who are watching the Banter in the Boxes, don't wait until the end, because I've had a few questions recently from people saying, when's the presentation awards? And it's on the last slide. What hasn't been on the last slide is the venue. So stay tuned until the end, because I'm going to be confirming the venue for the 2026 FFFL Presentation Awards. So, without further ado, your Game Week 20 winners. And this is not a joke. Take a bow. Great Uncle George. Clockhouse Rangers manager stayed rooted to the bottom of the table, but was the only manager to register a personal highest weekly total in Game Week 20, scoring 48 points. That was enough to earn George a spot as a weekly winner. And there was only one other weekly winner in Game Week 20, and that was Rayleigh Rovers manager Simon Hoxby. Was a Game Week 19 loser, but he bounced back with his first weekly win of the season in Game Week 20, scoring 67 points, and he pipped his partner Sarah Goodwin to the weekly win. She also scored 67 points, but Simon edged her out because he scored more goals than Sarah in Game Week 20. Your Game Week 20 losers, hang your head in shame. No happy endings manager Di Maloney dropped a place down to 18th in Game Week 20, which is the lowest she's been since the end of the 2023-2024 season. Hang your head in shame. Edie's 11 manager Ryan Perrin stayed 10th, but was the joint lowest scorers in Game Week 20 with 35 points. And hang your head in shame. Benny United manager Mark Benwell also stayed 9th, but was a joint lowest scorer along with Ryan with just 35 points. Your Game Week 21 losers, take a bow. Ostrich Bar Stewards manager Steve Maloney. It's been a season to forget, but this week he climbed one place to 18th in the table, which is the highest he's been since Game Week 13. Take a bow also, Norfolk and Chance FC manager Angela Addis. Angela climbed one place to 12th. You have to go back to the end of the 2005-2006 season for the last time Ange was as high as 12th in the table. Take a bow also, Nikki Lee. She climbed one place to 10th in the table, into the top half, the highest Nikki's been since Game Week 3. But the biggest Game Week 21 winner, she's bounced back. No happy endings manager Di Maloney. The biggest climbers in Game Week 21, rising 3 places to 15th with a first weekly win of the season, 73 points, which is a personal highest weekly total for Di, and bounces back from being a Game Week 20 loser to being a Game Week 21 winner. Your Game Week 21 losers, Gobi Desert Canoe Club manager Pops Hoxby. The biggest fallers, down 2 places to 19th. That's the lowest they've been since Game Week 16. Masters of None manager Jack Hoxby fell a place to 13th. That's a season low for Jack. And for the second week running, Edie's 11 manager Ryan Perrin was a game week loser, the lowest scorer in game week 21 with just 25 points, and he dropped one place to 11th, which is the lowest he's been since game week 5. Now, player review, top goalkeepers. This is what they're looking like. Great week for Donnarumma. Benny United's the only manager who's got Donnarumma. He goes up to 5th in the goal scorer. In the goalkeeper chart. Martinez of Aston Villa has creeped into the top 10 and is still available for transfer without spending £5 million on an Oy's Mind tactical gambit, because no one's got him. Only 8 million as well. That's a bit of a bargain. Good week for him with 9 points. Vicario of Spurs had a good week, 8 points. Only Greece Lightning has got him. Allison of Liverpool scored 8 points as well, a good week. Only one manager's got him, but I can't remember who it is. Ross of Sunderland having a really good season. Not a particularly good week in game week 21, but he is still available for transfer, albeit at a premium £11 million. Top defenders, great week for Van Dijk, 18 points. He moves 5th in the high scoring defender chart. Only one manager has him. Nunes of Man City had another good week, 13 points, and is available for transfer and only £10 million. And Nico O'Reilly had another good week as well, 12 points. Only one manager's got him. Top midfielders. The top 10 have all gone, but Cherky of Man City still available. Another good week for him as well, 10 points. He is a premium £18 million, but you can get him without having to spend £5 million on an Oy's Mind tactical gambit. Good week for Fernandez, who's the high-scoring midfielder in the competition, along with Szoboszlai. Both of those scored 14 points this week. Szoboszlai 4th in the table. And a good week for Rodgers of Aston Villa. 3 managers got him. And your top scoring strikers, João Pedro. I think it's only Rayleigh Rovers well, I know only one manager has him, but I think it's Rayleigh Rovers that's got João Pedro. 14 points for him, puts him 4th in the striker list. And a good week for Jesus of Forest. Again, a bit of a bargain at £10 million. Only one manager's got him. Bowen and Watkins had good weeks with 8 points. One manager each has got those. And also with 8 points, Ekatike and Gokares, both scoring 8 points. And those two are still available for transfer, although they do come at a premium £25 million. Walter Marder of Newcastle also still available, but he's even more expensive at 26 million. But it's still Haaland out in top, and the top striker. Another solid week from him. 187 points, highest scoring player in the competition so far, which is why 10 managers have got him in their team. Now, who the fuck is that? It was worth 9 manager of the season points if you could tell me the manager, and you'd get a bonus point if you could tell me the body part. You don't get a point for the body part unless you get the manager correct. Benny United manager Mark Benwell always has a go, and he had a go this week, and he thought it was a picture of the Creed Bratton Society's Mad Hatter's arm. And Norfolk and Chance FC manager Angela Addis, who doesn't normally have a go at this, so welcome to the party, Angela. She thought it was a picture of Anders FC manager Stephen Lee's face. I can reveal. Neither of those guesses were correct. So the manager of the season table looks like this. Top half anyway. Simon Hoxby climbs joint 10th for being a game week 20 winner. Ryan Perrin drops to joint 6th for being a game week loser in game week 20 and game week 21. Nicky Lee climbs to joint 6th for being a game week 21 winner. And Mark Benwell sees his lead at the cut top to just 1 point because he was a game week 20 loser. But he's still out in front, 1 point ahead of Megan Hoxby and Sarah Goodwin in the race for those £20 million worth of free tactical gambits to be used next year. And now, well, I got excited then. I was going to tell you the big news, but I need to tell you this first. We're rolling it over, obviously. That is a picture of a current Family Fantasy Football League manager. And if you can tell me who it is, you will score 10 manager of the season points. And I will give a bonus point if you can tell me the body part. You don't get the body part unless you get the manager right. But if you get the manager right, you'll get 10 points. And if you also get the body part right, you'll get a bonus point. Now the big news. You've known all season long, it was in the rules. It's those of you that are part of the Family Fantasy Football League Facebook group have been invited to the event, and it's been in every edition of Banter in the Box all season long. The FFFL Presentation Awards take place on Saturday, the 6th of June, kicking off at 1 p.m. But until this week, we weren't sure of the venue. It has now been decided. The venue is going to be FFFL HQ. Now, HQ have had the presentation awards on many occasions, including last year, but we are in a new stadia. So it will be in Halstead for the first time. I'll update the details on the Family Fantasy Football League Facebook group. If you've not yet done so, get that date in your diary. And that is it for your Game Week 21 review. Until next time, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.